Seems like we've been here before. Yes, it is Groundhog Day. And we welcome you to this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is on our sideline. All right, a chance to check out stats for Eric Gordon.
And the biggest takeaway when you look at his numbers is how good his three-point shooting has been the past 5 games. He's finding the open spots on the perimeter, and when he's getting good looks, boy, he is not missing out.
So let's take a look at the Boston Celtics starting lineup. White in at shooting guard, with Brown playing small forward. The post pair, Tatum and Porzingis. And it's Holiday in at point guard. And for the 76ers, Gordon is out there with Maxey. Then it's George. Then there's Kelly Oubre. And it's Yabusele in at the 5. Greg, midway into this season, sometimes a team can get hot and turn it on. What are some of the causes of that?
You know, often teams can reach that tipping point with how they play. It all comes together in a hurry, and they make a run. But that's the exception, Kevin, not the rule.
Good work in deep from George that time. He's far more than just a perimeter threat.
Outside Holiday. Outside Tatum. To the middle, Paul George with the steal. One-on-one here. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one is on Holiday.
Well, you really have to like how George uses his body effectively down low there. I mean, the defense pretty much has no choice but to foul him in that situation.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one misses. And Nick Nurse, Greg, the 26th head coach in 76ers franchise history.
And Kevin, known for his creativity and that outside-the-box thinking, I think it's a good fit with this forward-thinking front office.
And he's good on the second.
And you know, George is a tough cover. The length, the range, smooth athlete, very difficult to match up with.
Back to Tatum. Holiday with the 3, and the Celtics hit again from deep.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. I had a chance to talk with head coach Nick Nurse. We talked about how they plan to deal with Jaylen Brown. Now, he said Brown's explosive off the dribble, so we have to have bodies in front of him, be physical with him, stay connected with him at all times. We'll see if they can keep Jaylen in check. Back to you guys.
All right, David, thanks. And here's Maxey after Jason Tatum getting his shot to go from deep. Yabusele, he's off on that one. Nice D from Porzingis. Things really clicking for him at the offensive end.
They're making good decisions, not wasting these opportunities.
The 3 from Tatum. Tyrese Maxey grabs the miss. In the corner, George with it. Drills it from outside. George has got 6.
Seems effortless for George, that quick release of his.
Outside, White. He takes it in. Great D that time from Oubre.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Maxey against Holiday. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Boy, the defense was looking for something different there. Maxey kept it himself off the pick that time.
Brown finds Holiday. This ball movement by Boston to the inside. And Tatum with the basket on the assist by White. He's got 8. Well, it was the 76ers, their last game, a loss to the Nuggets.
Yeah, they made some spectacular plays in it right to the very end. Just couldn't get over the hump.
Yeah, you know, they didn't have their best stuff, but they were still getting after it, so you got to really appreciate the effort and hustle.
And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust.
And a moment here to see the numbers for Jaylen Brown. Averaging 23 points per game, 6 rebounds, and 4 assists. And he's such a big part of what they do offensively.
Yeah, he's just got that nice feel, that sixth sense. knowing where to be on the floor to help his teammates generate points.
Outside, George. Gordon with the screen for George. And so it's Holiday with it. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. They defeated the Pelicans in their last game.
And you gotta love a team that can maintain its composure on the road, take good shots, and knock them down with confidence.
Well, efficiency is critical, and I love how they ran their offense and got quality shots out of their sets.
The Celtics with the lead. Brown feeling out a bit. Pass to Tatum. Fires the three. Paul George grabs the miss. The 76ers have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Here's Oubre. That one's off. He starts the game with the miss. Holiday, the pass to White. Porzingis with a screen on Oubre. Here's White, and the layup's good off the glass.
Boy, strong off the dribble is Derek White. He's also a solidly built 6'4". That allows him to play through contact.
Now, here's Oubre. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against Denver. Clock at 6. Yabusele kicks to Gordon. Goes up at the stripe. It's good.
And Gordon's so efficient as a scorer, especially from the mid-range where he's almost automatic.
Outside, White. Here's Tatum. And the layup falls. Tatum's got 10.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Maxey in the corner. 18 feet away, and he knocks it down.
Zero hesitation, Maxey. Great confidence in his mechanics and his work.
Outside, Tatum. Drains it from beyond the arc. He's got 13.
And he's 5 of 7, finding a nice rhythm offensively.
And you watch Jason Tatum, year to year, he is a model of consistency. Across the board, the numbers are pretty similar, and the effort never wanes.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
Here's Tatum. 76ers getting the bucket. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by Paul George.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Oubre passes to George. Here's Yabusele, and taken away by Brown. Maxey grabs the miss. The 76ers trail by 3. Pass to Gordon. Lets it go from deep. Bangs home the trifecta.
You know, Gordon has always been a guy who can knock down the 3, and his attempts increased significantly, though, when he headed to Houston, and he is rock solid from deep.
Got a piece of it, and that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Brown. Already it's February. Let's see how the East is matching up. Taking a look at Boston. They're holding on to second spot in the conference. A great season for them so far. And checking out Philadelphia. Not in the same realm right now in terms of their record.
And seeing where the Celtics are, they had a few critics coming into the season, and now I don't think they have any. This is a club ready to not only make a deep run, but possibly win it all.
They do have the pieces in place for a title run, but the competition in the playoffs will be stiff.
Now Jackson, after Jason Tatum missed on that last three-pointer.
And with the defender draped all over him, Jackson has that strength to fight through the contact.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Let's use this break to look at the teams that over the past month have been tremendous at converting turnovers into points. Fourth, the 76ers.
They're taking advantage of every mistake that their opponents are making. I mean, they're really converting points off those turnovers.
Jackson against Brown. Brown's got the game tied up here for the Celtics.
And very early on, Brown learned how to finish through contact, an essential skill for an NBA player to master.
Offensive rebound outside for Lowry. And here's George for three. And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession.
First and fewest turnovers per game, and they've made a living off of their opponent's mistakes. Top 10 in the league in terms of points off turnovers.
And to have the fewest turnovers in the league, I know that's a stat that would make any coach happy. Nancy's checked in for Philadelphia. Maxey comes in for Reggie Jackson. Boston's gone 4 of 8 on their three-point attempts, doing a lot of work from way outside here in the first quarter. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Celtics can beat you in a number of ways. Point guard Jrue Holiday said, "We can play small and big. We have great bench players who come in and change the game at any time and could start on other teams. And we have a hunger." Kevin, they're going to be a problem for a long time.
Agreed. Yeah, they are stacked, DA, for sure. And Boston has possession after the miss from Tyrese Maxey. Here's Tatum.
Hey now! Hey now! Yeah! An athletic forward who dunks it with style. He's showing off his dunking ability right there.
Edwards kicks to Drummond. And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession.
Substitution on the court.
19 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And here is Tatum. He picked up 27 points in their last win against New Orleans.
And don't forget about his assists. His playmaking was as good or better than his scoring. He was in complete control out there.
What a performance for Jason Tatum. He has been the story so far for Boston. We witnessed him delivering a series of three-pointers as he notched 3 total in the quarter. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for Boston.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
In addition to that, how about the mid-range action we've seen from this group? Utilizing the jump shot to get them started in the right manner in this one.
Lowry out there with Tyrese Maxey. Then there's Andre Drummond. Then there's Edwards. And it's Council in at the 3 spot. That's the group for Philadelphia to start the second quarter.
Hey, one thing about Maxey, he was just born to score. This guy is a bucket getter.
In a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
GA, these Boston Celtics are unquestionably a top-tier offensive unit.
Stupendous shooting, excellent instincts with the ball. Yeah, they are a model offense in many ways, making it tough for many teams to keep up with them. Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
One shot.
At the line for Philadelphia, Edwards, 1 shot.
On the free throw, no good. And awards now have a minimum amount of games needed to qualify. An interesting twist in this whole story.
Yeah, and it seems logical because of the uproar from the fans and the media that they implement this. And how can you be that impactful in reality, though, if you only play half the year?
Tatum wide open, he fires one. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Lowry passes to Maxey. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Maxey's got 11 points.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And, you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
Just 5 on the clock. Here's Pritchard. A three-pointer off the mark. The 76ers trail by 4. Pass to Maxey. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Council, guarded by Tatum. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Here's Maxey. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. Maxey's got 8 points in the quarter.
Tyrese Maxey, a really talented and explosive scorer. He can fill it up in a hurry.
Pritchard passes to Horford. Here's Pritchard. Here's the 3. Rebound by the 76ers. Their last encounter was in Boston, where they were able to handle the Celtics.
And it really was a difficult game for them in that previous matchup. Fortunately, they were able to just knock down their free throws down the stretch.
We've talked about it so many times. Free throws such a big part of the recipe for winning. I mean, that can be the difference. Nobody's guarding you, and it's just you and your routine and the rim. And they got the job done at the line.
Pass to Maxey. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Special K, you've seen Tyrese Halliburton a lot. He's as good as anyone in this league offensively. What does he do best?
I think his best basketball attribute is probably his passing, his vision, the way he can set other people up. But the intangible that makes him, he's a Pied Piper. He is a galvanizer. Guys love being around his energy and the way he plays. So not only does he play with great confidence, I think he infuses in his teammates a joy and a confidence that lifts them up too.
That one drops. He ties it up. The same day, Clark, that Tyrese Maxey was named to the All-Star game, he scored a career high and was great doing it.
How about that, Kevin? How ironic is that? It was his first All-Star selection, by the way, but this has been the story with Maxey. I mean, he just continues to make great progress in his game. He's a really dynamic young player with still room to grow.
Gordon kicks to Maxey. Shoots from 12, and it's off the back rim, no good. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up with the Celtics. They can look forward to the Cavaliers after this game in a matchup against Cleveland. That'll be the last game of their very short 3-game road tour. And he's good on the 3-ball. Brown's got his second basket of the night.
When JB is on from here, it really boosts his team.
And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. He wants to talk to his guys.
Now to check out the numbers for White. Averaging about 16 points, 4 assists, and 4 rebounds. And you talk about guys who just have a nose for putting up points. He is one of them.
Yeah, he sure is, and he rarely has back-to-back bad games. If he has an off night, he usually follows that up with a big night.
Gordon, the pass to Yabusele. Inside. Here's Maxey. Lets it go from 14. The 76ers again can't hit it. Holiday with it. And it's Gordon picking him up. Good. Now it's a 7-point Celtic lead.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
6 to shoot. Here's Yabusele. Porzingis with the steal. Into the lane. Tatum. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Tatum's got the lead up to 9 now for the Celtics. Gordon, the pass to Maxey. Over Holiday. Maxey, no good. And here's Boston. They're rolling here with a 9-point run. Down kicks to Tatum. Tatum from 3.
Over the years, we've really seen Tatum elevate his offensive game. Now he's a dynamic, multi-level scorer.
And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. And Philadelphia making a change here. Lowry's checked in. And now the 2K leaderboard. If you want to talk defense and talk block shots, just have a look at these teams, what they've done the last month. The Celtics second.
They have been racking up the blocks lately. I mean, if they keep this up, they're going to be a very difficult matchup for anybody.
Gordon against White. The 3 from George. The three-pointer is right on target. George has got 11 points.
And with that 3 ball, he puts a halt to the 12-point run by the Celtics.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Al Horford, he's checked in for Boston.
Philadelphia 76ers ENT.
And it's the Celtics ball. They're on a 12-3 run right now. Well, Greg, Boston didn't just win the title. They won their 18th NBA championship in style.
No series went more than 5, going 16-3 in the postseason, Kevin. Half of those wins were by 15 or more. The Celtics really weren't even challenged during that title run.
And Greg, we were talking Jaylen Brown making the 2023 All-NBA second team. That was big for him, wasn't it?
Yeah, Kevin, it made Jalen eligible for the Supermax, signing for that 5-year extension in July of 23. At the time, the largest contract in NBA history.
Look, you've got to give Brown a lot of credit for his growth as a shooter. That wasn't something he did when he first got to the league. He put in a lot of work. He shoots it well from the floor and line.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. The 76ers trail by 11. Oubre outside. Lets the three fly. That's good for George on the assist by Oubre. George has got a pair of triples in the second now for Philadelphia. Holiday against Lowry. Holiday goes in. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Gordon deciding where to go with it. And it's Eric Gordon with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
Jackson, he's checked in for the 76ers. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, thanks. Jaylen Brown has put it all together. He said, I'm figuring out my spots to be aggressive. That's in my DNA. But also showing how I've grown. Being a great screener, delivering passes on time and on target. That's important to being a great teammate. I'm focused on being a better basketball player. Kevin?
Yeah, and he's a smart one too, right, David? He is something else. Outstanding stuff, DA, as always.
Part of White's expanding game is the attention to his jump shot. And he's made great improvement in that area.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. This is his first free throw of the game.
And he buried a bunch of shots from the stripe in that last game.
And one look at the box score will confirm that. You know, there's been some improvement in his free throw shooting this year. His percentage has taken a little jump compared to last season.
First free throw is good.
Oubre able to get here a lot with how aggressive he is with the ball in his hand.
And both free throws good for Oubre.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Yeah, I don't think it's an accident that aggressiveness correlates with playing better. So the aggressiveness is starting to pay off.
Brown against George. It's hauled in by George. There's Jackson with the three. And so that brings the first half to a close. Celtics lead by 9. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
How did you get in that rhythm?
Just staying aggressive. Just continue to get in the gym and see something go in. It feels good to see him go in early. And felt good to have us have a good start. Hopefully we keep it up.
Yeah, it was flowing great in that first half, Jay. Thanks very much. Back to you guys.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K Sports.
Welcome to halftime, everybody. It's been a bit of a challenge so far for the Philadelphia 76ers.
They're getting cooked from long distance. Defensively, they have to do a better job of closing out.
Yeah, especially these days. It's not enough to protect the paint. Got to patrol the ARC as well.
Taking a peek now at the upcoming schedule.
And for their matchup with the Mavericks, this will be a good challenge. If they could come in, play with intensity, and sustain that, they'll be right there at the end, Shaq.
I want to see how they play.
And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. And you know, guys, Jason Tatum has really been making it happen.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Starting off the second half, here's Joe Mazzulla's 5. Holiday in the backcourt. To his side is White. And in the front court, Brown and Tatum. And it's Porzingis in at the 5, roaming the paint. Porzingis sets the pick for Tatum from deep. The shot, no good.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Outside, Maxey. Over Tatum. Maxey, no good.
Well, I like the defense there. Right up in his grill, didn't give him a chance.
White dishes to Brown. White a screen. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
5th in steals and top 10 in fewest turnovers per game. That just tells you this is a group that values taking care of the ball.
And the points off turnovers you talked about, you have to like how quick they are to react to a mistake. They get right up the floor as soon as they get their hands on the ball. The first free throw is good.
A fearless athlete. Jaylen Brown competes every single night on both sides of the ball. Something you want as a teammate.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. The 76ers trail by 7. George got it. Good job in the low post. George has got 5 points in the quarter.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
Outside Holiday. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Tatum's got 3 assists tonight.
Boy, from three-point range, Holiday can really be effective now. He's worked on that part of his game over the years and forces the defense as a result to have to come out and guard him at times.
Pass to Oubre. The 76ers need to get off a shot, and he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Celtics leading by 8. To the paint. Here's Tatum. Oubre pulls it in. George with the ball. And Holiday picks him up defensively. Brown against Maxey. An easy 2 points on the layup. Maxey's got 17.
Not just a perimeter threat now. Maxey very adept at converting in close, too.
Jacks up a 3. The shot by Holiday, no good. And here's George. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia. 6-point game. For the 3. Rebounded by the Celtics. They've held a 12-point lead early. And stolen by Maxey. Lob pass to Oubre. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Seeing George spread the wealth and picking up the assist, I think he's a better player when he's sharing the ball like that.
Here's White. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. And it's 7 points for Derek White.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He's ready to talk things through with the team.
the 3 T-shirts. Our Sixers ENT looking for the last man.
And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Paul George.
And maybe it's shocking, maybe not too shocking, but the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. I'm sure it's something he's well aware of, and we'll see if that continues to be the case.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Here's Maxey. No bucket, and that miss is number 6. He's made 7. Brown finds Tatum. Emphatic finish by Tatum.
Tatum clearly putting on a show in this one. Doing it all.
Oubre outside. George looking around. 6 on the shot clock. Jaylen Brown with the rebound. Celtics leading by 8. And Holiday kicks to Brown. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Edwards is checked in. Boston also with the sub. Pritchard, he's checked in for White.
Hey, we've seen Maxey take the big jump. Now he's one of the game's best scorers.
Outside Holiday. Porzingis with a screen on Gordon. Releases. Holiday finds Porzingis. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
You know, Porzingis keeps defenders on their toes because he's such a skilled player and has a bunch of moves.
All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Boston.
Well, you know, throughout this game, they've shot the ball extremely well from downtown. Their shooters are getting open and letting it fly.
And the other thing you notice is how committed they've been to playing with the pass, constantly moving that ball from one side to the other.
What impresses me most about Porzingis is how versatile he is. I love that about a big man who does a little bit of everything.
And both free throws good for Porzingis.
And it's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them.
Yabusele.
Hey, with that length, Porzingis is always a threat to block shots. I mean, when he matches that length with really good energy and awareness, he can be a good defender.
And he can do a lot more damage.
I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
A shot by Pritchard, no good. The 76ers trail by 8. Outside, Maxey. A 3-ball. Rebounded by the Celtics. Holiday's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
You know, after connecting on one three-pointer in the first half, he hasn't netted another one since.
From 12 feet out, Porzingis with the rebound. Boston leading by 8. Pass to Tatum. Down low, here's Porzingis, and they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
And under pressure.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Andre Drummond comes in for Yabusele, and it's Lowry in for George. Boston also with the sub. Horford's checked in.
Injuries aside, you know, Porzingis' growth here in the league, I think, has been really quite rapid. It's clear that he puts in the time in practice to continue to refine his scoring ability and overall skill set.
Consistency all game long. He's going to continue, I think, to have to take it over to get them back in the game.
Horford sets a screen for Brown. Horford the pass to Porzingis. And he makes that one. Porzingis has got 9 points here in the second half.
Boy, that is grown man ammonia strength from Porzingis there. How can defenders stop that?
Maxey against Holiday. Right side, Maxey. Misses from close range.
You know, he looks a little off-kilter to me this quarter, still trying to find his rhythm.
Here's Porzingis. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got 3 assists now in this one.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too. 1 triple for him in the first half. Now he's hit another.
Brown sets a screen for Horford. Pass to Holiday. Here's Pritchard. He's covered by Maxey. A shot by Pritchard, no good. And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for Philadelphia. They trail by 9 points. And Drummond kicks to Maxey. Back to Drummond. Porzingis with the block.
And with that 7'6" wingspan, Porzingis has always been a big-time shot blocker.
The shot by Holiday, no good. Philadelphia's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range here in quarter number 3. And that one's good. Maxey.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
And so it's the Boston Celtics bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Well, clearly he's the guy that stirs the drink for him, and that's how he does it, with his dynamite passing skills.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. They've got Lowry. Edwards is out there with Andre Drummond. Then there's Tyrese Maxey. And it's Council.
Mercy, mercy me. The athletic prowess of Tatum on full display. What a move to the bucket.
Here's Council, guarded by Tatum. And that one's good. Council.
How about that wonderful floater he has, showing off an exquisite touch.
Here's Pritchard, now recovering. Tatum down low. Good on the bucket. Tatum's got 4 this quarter.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Pass to Hauser. The Celtics working the ball around now. Horford double team. Here's Pritchard. He's covered by Maxey. A shot by Pritchard, no good.
And, you know, even though they're on top, they're winning. I mean, they could use more from him. Trying to shut the door on this one.
Here's Council. That one a little long. Boston leading by 9. Here's Tatum. And another basket for Boston.
How about the pace that Tatum plays with? Excellent. I mean, when he's feeling it, he can pull up effortlessly off the dribble. Nice.
Pass to Council. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It goes on Jason Tatum.
So I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
Council taking 2 shots.
And he makes the first. Eric Gordon, he's checked in for Kyle Lowry. The Celtics also with a sub. Holiday's checked in. He's perfect from the line this time.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
Here's Pritchard. Pass to Tatum. Oh, and the jam by Tatum.
And it's going to take more than that to stop Tatum, a wing who can score in so many different ways.
Gordon, the pass to Drummond. And it's Drummond with the jam.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
Here's Tatum, and that one is good. Tatum's got 40 points.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Outside, Maxey. Pass to Council. Outside, Gordon. Knocks down the three ball.
You cannot let Gordon get it going from the perimeter. He's an incredibly consistent and persistent long-range shooter.
Here's Pritchard. He's covered by Maxey. A shot by Pritchard, no good.
Well, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically drain.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
Pass to Hauser. Tatum against Edwards. Goes back up. Oh, Tatum finds a way.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Here's Maxey. Pops in the layup for two. Maxey's got 11 points here in just the second half.
Strong take by the wily Maxey. He is fantastic at turning on the Jets.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent.
You know what to do. Challenge your move. You're off beat. Keep on dancing.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, guys. Listened in to what Joe Mazzulla told his team. He told them it's all about maintaining the lead. He told them he knows it's easy to get comfortable when you're in this position, but that they need to keep the pressure on. Guys?
All right, thank you, David. Up top, Tatum. Covered by Oubre.
Coming at you with so many ways to get his points. Tatum draws a lot of contact throughout the game. Gets himself to the line.
At the line for the Celtics.
Take a break. Take a break.
Two shots.
No good on the free throw.
You really like your chances with Tatum at the line. He locks in and focuses on these two.
And the second free throw, good.
And they're drawing more whistles and working their way to the line here in the second half.
And guys, I think it's exactly the right thing to do with the lead. Keep going at defenders and find a way to get yourself to the line.
Maxey kicks to George. No good with the triple. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for Boston. Count it. And the Celtics lead by 9.
Boy, White continues to be aggressive looking at that mid-range shot, and I know why. He's got a nice touch from there.
George, that's a two-pointer. Misses, and he wants that one back.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. capable in catch-and-shoot situations. Kelly Oubre Jr. is somebody you want to set up.
Brown outside. Tatum against Oubre. With the shot, and here's Porzingis for a three. Eric Gordon grabs the board.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Oubre finds Maxey. 76ers moving the ball around. Shoots over White. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two.
Well, I tell you what, you got to stay on your feet when you're guarding Gordon, because this guy knows exactly how to use that pump fake to good effect.
Taking 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
Really appreciate the all-around game of Gordon. He's an underrated defender, but a dynamic scorer.
Second free throw, no good. Boston leading by 6. Holiday surveying the floor. Right side, Porzingis. Porzingis is double. Outside, White. Fires from deep. Score the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
Boy, White is a capable three-point shooter now, and he does not need a lot of space or time to get off his shot.
And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle him up right away.
Here they come. Sixers ENT.
Oubre passes to George. Now Maxey.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
5 on the clock. And here's Gordon from outside. The 76ers again can't hit it. Tatum on the wing. Covered by Oubre. To the middle. Here's White. That misses off the backboard. The 76ers trail by 9. Gordon kicks to Maxey. There's 1:17 left here in the fourth quarter. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Boston leading by 9. Outside Holiday. Pass to Tatum. Offline with his 3. And so George will bring it up for Philadelphia. And stolen by Tatum. Outside Holiday. Boston again missing. Maxey with it. Oubre outside. Back to Maxey. And he lays it straight in. Now here's Tatum. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock, and the three ball is good. Tatum's got 46 points.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exits.
And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
And that'll do it, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, Jason Tatum.